Well, it's been a series this weekend between Nicholls and HBU that's had a little bit of everything. Balls leaving the ballpark, some defensive web gems, and an exciting finish yesterday as Diego Davila walked it off for the Huskies in a 6-5 win. The rubber match coming right up. And with that, we say hello, everybody, and welcome to Husky Field in Houston, Texas. Very windy Houston, Texas at that. Winds swirling around from south to the north at 24 miles per hour. Expected to play a big impact on today's game. Davila gets a good piece of this one. That ball with some carry out to left center field. Kiss it goodbye. Diego Davila with the two-run shot. Second home run of the season, and the Huskies take a 7-2 lead. Chopped up left field, that ball hanging up toward the wall on his horse, Simon. It's over his head. It's down. Diego Davila walks it off for the Huskies. HBU wins 6-5. It's game two of a three-game set between the Nicholls Colonels and the Houston Baptist Huskies. Hey everybody, welcome up to the booth. My name is Garrett Jones. Such a privilege as always to have you with us for what really has turned into a big game in the Southland Conference as tied for first place Nicholls battles HBU in what is a glorious day for a ball game. Here's a defense for HBU led by Austin Roccaforte in center field. Definitely going to be something that Lance Berkman, head coach of HBU, wants to improve on this afternoon. HBU with 5 errors in an 11-2 loss yesterday. A lot of that run support you have to credit to the Nicholls lineup, who comes in one of the best offenses in the Southland Conference. Here's how Mike Silva lines up his 9. Zane Washington with a strong performance yesterday, but Alec Paz was strong as well in the cleanup hole. Almost the exact same look for the Colonels coming over from Thibodaux, Louisiana, as yesterday. As we get closer to first pitch, a look at the starter today for HBU, Jared Birch, who has been absolutely, without question, the most reliable arm in this HBU pitching staff. Sparkling ERA under 4 on the season. You see that walks in hits per innings pitched really strong as well. Under 2 is basically elite at the college level. So he's done some great things this season and obviously striking out a ton of batters. 4, 6 or more strikeout games this season. About ready for game 2 on a glorious afternoon on the campus of Houston Baptist University. 81 degrees and sunny at first pitch. Wind swirling around at about 12 miles an hour, but fortunately back towards center field, unlike yesterday. As the first pitch from Garrett Felix bat goes foul off to the third base side. It'll be 0-1 on him. Mentioned the winds yesterday absolutely played a big factor in that game. HBU had a 1-0 lead in the first, then it was all Nicholls. 0-2 advantage quickly worked on from Birch. With that win, Nicholls moved into a virtual tie for first place with Northwestern State, who lost yesterday evening. 1-2 now to Felix. And despite being outscored 24-2 in its last 2 games, HBU still very much in things in the Southland Conference, tied for 4th place with a 3-4 record. Birch looking for strikeout number 36 on the season. They got 5 yesterday from starter Will Ripple. Felix again late there. Birch, the senior right-hander out of Houston Episcopal High School. Powerhouse program in the metro area. Felix has been able to work the count full. Garrett is one of 5 batters in this Nicholls order that bats above 500. And Mike Silva puts them all at the top. Just missed there. Birch has a live arm. Really will bring the heat perhaps more than any other arm in the Huskies staff. 3-2. Rip first base side. There's a nice stop. Going to be a tough play to the bag. In time with the out. Nice job by HBU's first baseman, Brennan Bales. Quickly one away.
Right fielder number 8, Zane Washington.
Bales in at first base today. We saw Jake Miller there yesterday. Not in the starting lineup this afternoon, and You get another look here at a tough play. Again, fielding was a major issue for HBU yesterday. 5 errors led to 11 runs for Nicholls. They had just 9 hits yesterday. First one to Zane Washington is upstairs. And if you weren't with us for yesterday's broadcast, you saw Lance Berkman really wearing his emotions on his sleeve. Just a fantastic representative of this HBU program in his first year. As it'll be 1-1 to Washington now. But Berkman came out and conferenced his infielders in the middle of a tough 4-run inning in the middle of the game and actually pulled Jake Miller for making a mistake in the field. 1-1. Beautiful pitch, the bottom half. So all that to say, sometimes an HBU team that currently is 12 games below 500, you have to learn hard lessons the hard way. HBU hoping to improve in the field this afternoon. Another 2-strike count on Zane Washington, who again is one of the best batters in the Southland Conference, top 12 in the league in batting average coming into this weekend. Birch certainly making them work for it here in the first inning. A lot of foul balls. HBU used 5 pitchers yesterday. Will Ripple pitched into the 5th, and then it turned into a bullpen game. 1-2. Put in play right side, could be playable for Bales. Back toward Husky Field. Husky Stadium out there to the right field extended. HBU's campus off to the left. On a sun-drenched day from Husky Field, I don't think we've seen a single cloud in the sky in this series. 1-2 just off the plate. No doubt the message from Mike Silva, first-year head man at Nicholls, is to work the count. You see another example there. Washington stays alive. One of the reasons Nicholls was able to just keep the line moving yesterday was because of their outstanding plate discipline. They also picked up 5 walks in the win and scored double-digit runs for what was the 4th time in a matter of a couple weeks. 2-2. Wrote to left field. That ball with some giddy up at the wall. It's gone. Zane Washington with a solo home run. Nicholls takes a 1-0 lead. Caleb Munn out there in left. Nicholls takes a 1-0 lead. Caleb Munn out there in left field for HBU gave it a look. But an outstanding AB from Zane Washington results in a solo shot. And Nicholls has opened up the scoring once again this afternoon. One more look at it. Appears to be an elevated fastball. Washington was waiting on it. He sent that one out toward McNair Center over there on the left side of HBU's campus. So now 1-0 count after the first offering to Alvarez. Edgar at .302 with the batting average this year. Big part of yesterday's win for the Colonels. One. Birch able to elevate the fastball once more. A lot more success than what previously happened to Zane Washington. 1-2. Cut on and miss. Ring him up. Strikeout number 1 of the afternoon for Jared Birch. We can expect to see a lot of that this afternoon. Birch just put that exactly where he wanted in the zone, and Alvarez could not resist. Now Alec Paz, the cleanup hitter for the second straight day for the Colonels, getting a look. Another plus 300 hitter. Paz also has the most pop in this Nicholls lineup with 6 home runs this season. Very quickly, Birch in a 3-0 hole for HBU. The 2, 3, and 4 spots in Nicholls' batting order today have combined for 16 home runs. 3-0. Zane Washington's solo home run, the only big fly we've seen in this series thus far. Good job by Birch to work the count back full. Payoff. In play, right side. Bales chasing after it. It hangs up just enough to be playable, and Logan Letney squeezes it for out number 3. But Nicholls does get one on the board. Zane Washington with the solo fly. Lance Bergman's HBU Huskies coming to bat in the bottom of the first.